I know most of us, if not all, have been in a position whereby you're sending money on a mobile platform that is M-Pesa, and you realized either you've sent it to the wrong person, you missed one digit, or the number that you input was incorrect totally, or even you sent to the wrong till or Paybill. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at how am I going to be able to reverse these kinds of money or transactions, or even before even I get to send it to the wrong person. What are measures or ways that I can be able to use so that I can be able to avoid getting my money sent to the wrong people or to the wrong till number or pay bill? I'm Daniel, and I have been in this M-Pesa agency business for now almost a decade, and these are some of the issues that we handle almost on a daily basis. And you think as if it is almost obvious that one cannot just send money to a wrong person, but in one way or the other you will find you have so many people sending money to the wrong people. And one of the things that has turned out, especially when you're working with people who want to reverse money, is most of them are either in a hurry or they want to finish this transaction as fast as possible so that they can be able to do something else. And one thing that I always tell people, or advise at least my clients, is when you're doing a transaction, just be calm. I know some of these things are almost obvious. Probably you know your keypad, you know how you handle your transactions, some numbers you know offhand. Just confirm or verify before you do any transaction. Before you perform any transaction on M-Pesa, just confirm that number that you want to send money to, or just confirm that till number, just confirm that pay bill, just confirm if this is the number, that person that you want to send the money to, if that is the number that they want that money to be sent at. You see, sometimes we are almost like, it's almost obvious. Dan uses this number, so I'm going to send. It's okay to do it, but before you perform any transaction, just confirm and just verify, or just be calm. This is the number that I need to send. I know it offhand, but let me just confirm. Now, let's assume you have input the wrong details. M-Pesa have devised a way in which before that money goes through, or before that transaction goes through, there's a Hakikisha pop-up that comes immediately after you have input your M-Pesa PIN. Immediately you have input your M-Pesa PIN, there's a pop-up that comes. For example, Daniel Mwangi will receive X amount of money at the cost of, let's say, 7 shillings. Do you agree we proceed with this transaction? Either 1, yes, or 2, no. You input 2 and then reply. Now, here is another thing that I've realized most people do. You cancel the transaction, because when the pop-up comes, it gives you the pop-up, and then you are supposed to reply either 1 yes or 2 no. Now, most people cancel. You're not supposed to cancel at that point. Just input 2 if you are to cancel that transaction, and reply or send. Because if you cancel, you're almost prompting the system to authorize that transaction to proceed. But if you send 2, now that's where you cancel the transaction. You don't cancel the transaction by just pressing cancel on that pop-up. Reply with 2 and the transaction will cancel. Another pro tip, especially at this point, Safaricom gives you only 5 Hakikisha times in the course of the day. So if you cancel transactions more than 5 times, the Hakikisha pop-up might not be able to help you in the rest of the day. So you have to be very keen, and you have to be very sure as you're performing your transactions. Now, the next thing for us to be able to avoid sending money or sending to wrong till numbers is you can be able to use the M-Pesa app. The beauty about the M-Pesa app is immediately you input someone's number, the Hakikisha prompt actually gives you the name of the person that you want to send the money to. So you can either confirm with them if this is the name that it's supposed to bring, or even before you proceed with the transaction, you can cancel at that point. Now, let's assume all this has happened and unfortunately you have sent money to the wrong person, or the till number, or even I've actually realized there's a huge number of people whereby they purchase airtime from M-Pesa and unfortunately they purchase more airtime than what they expected. For example, you wanted to buy 100 shillings worth of airtime and you added an extra zero, so it's 1,000 shillings, and you don't want to use all this airtime. Well, how are you going to handle it? Now, there are several ways to handle all these issues. Let's focus on the customer to customer transactions first. Now, yes, the M-Pesa message has come and you've realized the person that you're sending the money, actually the name is totally different and the number is wrong. So you forward the message, you copy the message and forward it to 456. Are we together? You forward that message to 456. Immediately you have sent the message to 456, you will receive a notification from Safaricom that your reversal has been received and you're going to give your feedback in 2 hours. Mostly they actually give you immediate feedback, either if they've held the money or the money has been used by the recipient. Now, it's unfortunate, or in one way or another, you'll find someone maybe has Fuliza on their end, or these people were just doing their transactions and they happened to use your money, and the systems might not be able to pick that transaction if that money has been used. Even if it is a shilling, that money has already been used. Now, in the event you have found, yes, I have sent and I have not received any feedback, of which it is in very rare cases, you can follow up and call 100 or 200 to customer care for you to be assisted for further assistance, yes, pertaining to that transaction. Now, what of till numbers and Paybill? Till numbers and Paybill, the only way you can be able to be assisted on a reversal is also through contacting customer care desk, either on 100 or 200, or you can even reach them on their socials for them to assist you on the reversals. However, the transactions for Paybill and till number, they normally take around 72 hours. For till numbers and Paybills, they normally take around 72 hours. And the reason why these transactions might take a bit longer is they'll have to confirm with the merchant on the other side. And in most cases, especially for Paybills, Safaricom will always connect you to the person who received, or the organization who received the funds, for them to facilitate the reversal. It's not an instant thing. It takes around 72 hours. So you have to be patient. You have to just wait for you to be able to be facilitated with the reversal. Now, what of in the event you have sent or you have purchased airtime more than what you wanted to use? You have bought 100 worth of airtime and you actually needed 10, or 1,000 and you needed 100. You can forward that message to 456 and the reversal is instant. However, if you have used, even if it is a shilling on that airtime purchased, you will have to top up for you to be able to have the exact amount of money that you need to reverse. For example, you have purchased 1,000 worth of airtime and you have already used 50 shillings, so you have 950 shillings. You'll have to top up that airtime to get to 1,000 for you to request for the reversal of that specific transaction. And the message that you're going to forward is the message where you purchased the airtime that you had, which is a lot. Let's say for 1,000 shillings, that's their message that you're going to forward. That's how to reverse your money and how to ensure you don't send money to a wrong Paybill or a wrong till. Till next time, let's enjoy the hacks. And if you have any other question or suggestion of a video that you will want to know how to, you can drop it onto the comment section. Till next time, peace.